Hey, what's going on, guys? Retro Rewinder here. Got another pickup video, like always. Let's jump right into this. I've got a new system that I just picked up, and as you can see, it's already featured in the bottom of the screen there. But I've got a few garage sale pickups, a pawn shop pickup, and a local pickup. So I'm going to jump with the obvious one over here. I am now the owner of a PS3 system. It's the Uncharted edition of the PS3. I got the box with it, the 250 gigabyte PS3 Slim, and this stack of games right here. The game that came with it, Uncharted 3, and I've never actually played an Uncharted game because I've never owned a PS3, but that's what I've been playing here lately, and I'm really enjoying it. It kind of feels like a Indiana Jones game to me, and it's almost mixed with like a Batman. It's pretty fun. I'm really enjoying it. Three games that I don't really care about. We got NBA Live 10, Madden 12, and NASCAR 08. So these games all came with it. And then I also got another one I don't care about, MLB 12 The Show. And then Battlefield 3, which I used to play this a lot on Xbox, and Modern Warfare 3. I picked up all of the games, the box system, the controller with it, and an off-brand controller for $100 even, and that was a local pickup off of a friend I know, actually. So $100, I thought that was a pretty good deal. I've been wanting a PS3 for a while. They were way too expensive when they came out for me to buy one, so I'm glad I have one. Moving on to the pawn shop. This whole stack right here I picked up for $10. And it's kind of funny, the way it works is they have these big bookshelves at this pawn shop, and anything on that bookshelf is $2. And there's DVDs, video games, all kinds of stuff. But they also have a glass case full of games and Blu-ray and stuff like that. But it's funny, they don't have a system of what's in the case compared to what's on the shelf. There's no sticker that identifies the difference. It's just where they keep them. But in the case, all video games, PS3, Xbox 360, and Wii, are $7 flat. But there's a lot of room to negotiate at this pawn shop. So I'm going to show you the stuff that I actually picked up out on the bookcase, which was, I believe there's just two games that were on the bookshelf, so they were $2 a piece. The first one was Dance Central 2 for the Kinect. I'm not a big fan of the dancing games, but on the Kinect, it's actually a pretty fun way to get some exercise and makes you sweat pretty good. So I have played those, and I actually like the Dance Central one better than the Just Dance. I'm probably one of the only people that do. Sorry, fidgeting. And the other thing that was on the shelf was Resident Evil: The Dark Side Chronicles. And I actually picked this up recently, so this was just like a trade bait or resale. And like those things were $2 a piece. Keep picking up this game, I don't know why. And then in the case they had these three things. They had Little Big Planet, a sealed copy of Da Blob 2, which I picked up the original Da Blob because of Metal Jesus Rocks' hidden gems on the Wii. And the last thing that I picked up was a Kirby's Dream Collection with the cardboard. The only thing about this was there's no game in it. It had the soundtrack, the collectible book, and the box, obviously, but it had no game. So I took all that up there. So it should have been 7, 14, 21, 22, 23, $25 is what it should have been. But after I told them that there was no game in the Kirby, I told them I'd really only be willing to pay $1 for it. So I actually got the Kirby game for $1. And I told them that Da Blob 2 I really didn't want to pay $7 for. And he basically said, well, what do you want to pay? And I said, I would do $10 for the whole stack. And I actually told him that I got this one on the bookshelf because there's so many people that go in and out of there. So Little Big Planet, he rung up his $2 anyway. But I figured I couldn't get away since this was sealed. So I told him I'd pay $10 for everything, and he said that they would go ahead and do that. So I got that whole stack for $10, which I thought was a really good deal. I did have a Goodwill pickup that I forgot about. I picked up a copy of Halo 4 for $3.99. Yeah, no manual. It's a little scratched up. I haven't tested it. I think it'll work just fine though. So for $4, I thought that was an okay thing to buy. The last stuff I have is garage sale stuff, and we'll just pull this box up right here. The first thing that I got, I went to a sale and they listed on Craigslist as having Nintendo 64 stuff, GameCube, and DS games. So I picked up a Nintendo 64 with 2 controllers and a first-party memory card in one of the controllers. And they had $15 listed on that. No expansion pack, just the normal jumper pack. It came with 3 games, but I actually already sold one of them for $1 to one of my friends. Came with Pokemon Stadium, Star Wars Rogue Squadron, and Army Men Sarge's Heroes was the one I sold to $1 to my friend. And then they also had a couple GameCube games and a DS game that I wanted. They had Super Mario Strikers, and they had $2 a piece on these. And a game that I've been wanting to get for a long time, Mario Kart Double Dash. I used to have this when I originally had my GameCube, and when I sold all my stuff off, I haven't been able to find it back since then. So I was glad to pick up those for $2 a piece. And the last thing they had was Mario Kart for the DS. And they had that priced at $5. But I basically took everything up there. Like I said, they had the 15 on the Nintendo 64. And in this box, I just told them, hey, can I get everything for 15? The sale that they were having was right next to a road that was closed. So to get to their sale, you had to go a really long way out of the way to do it. So I could just tell they had no business that day. And any sale for them would have been a good sale for that day. So they sold me everything for $15, which is a fantastic deal. The last thing, I had another Goodwill purchase. I kept forgetting that I had these. I picked up Mario Tennis for $1.99. It's got like Blockbuster stickers or some type of video rental on the sides and on the top. But I paid $2 for that. I figured that was a good deal. And the last thing I picked up was I went to a town-wide garage sale where it was a festival and they were just having sales everywhere. The first couple sales I went to, I asked them if they had any retro video game stuff. They told me they did not, and they also told me that I was the second person to come by their sale and ask that. So I figured even if there was something there, I came to the sale a little late because it wasn't actually my town, so I didn't get there till about 11 o'clock, and they started at 8 or 9. So I decided to go to the very opposite in the town. It's not a very big town at all, but I thought I would just get off the same path that I was on just in case. And I did end up finding a couple things that whoever was looking for the games before me didn't get their hands on. The first thing being a copy of Super Mario Bros. 3. And he told me the kid, it was actually a kid selling it. He was actually running the whole sale. Told me that he only wanted $1 for it, so I gladly paid $1 for that one. And then I got a copy of Metal Gear Solid. This is missing the manual, but it does have both discs in there. And he wanted $2 for that. So I thought $3 on those two things were a pretty good deal. And that's everything that I picked up this past week. I've been putting a lot of time into the PS3. I played Little Big Planet for a couple hours last night and about an hour this morning. And I'm pretty far into Drake's Deception right now. I'm really happy with the series. I really want to get the first 2 games in it now. If you guys have played those, let me know if they're as good as the third one. I don't normally like jumping ahead, but I just kind of tested in to play it, and I really liked it, so I just kept playing. So this is my pickup video for this week. I just wanted to put a reminder. I think I'm going to let the contest run 2 more weeks, and then if I happen to hit 100 subscribers before the end of that contest, I am going to draw a second place prize. I do not know what that prize is going to be yet, but we can work out something. I'll get something pretty decent for it, since it is 100 subscribers, and which is better than the 50. So I'm going to scour around, look what I got, and throw in a second prize for second place. Again, this is Retro Rewinder. Thanks for coming, watching, liking, commenting, all that jazz. Be sure to thumbs up the video, and if you're not subscribed yet, go and do it already. Thanks, guys.